record button here. All right, well, let's get started. And so I want to welcome everyone. Thank you for coming. So the housekeeping notes are, if you get kicked out, then just click back on that link and come back in. And it hasn't happened yet, touch wood. If something happens that I get kicked out, you just hang tight and I promise I'll make my way back, but it hasn't happened yet. So we'll pray it doesn't happen tonight. All right, and so I was going to ask who's never been to a show before, but Val's been to a couple and just hosted one, and I've had a show at Joanne's house before. So, and Cass, I know you know the product too. So, so everybody's familiar with Aloette, which is kind of fun. We have some new products and some great sales, so we're going to just kind of zip through everything. Aloette has been around for 42 years. And during that time, we have been creating skincare and cosmetics that are good for you and good for the environment. It's very important to Aloette that both of those go hand in hand. We do have a hero ingredient that sets us aside from everyone else, and I know you already know what it is, but we'll talk a little bit about that as we go. We are leaders in the home show industry, and we have been since 1978 doing thousands and thousands of in-home presentations, but of course now with all the craziness we can't do that. So the end of March, I guess, we went virtual and really didn't know how that would go, but I'm telling you, it's been crazier than ever. I think I only have 2 dates left the rest of May, and so it's really been a lot of fun taking it virtually so that we can still keep sharing Aloette. And so hopefully by the time we're done, you'll feel a little bit more uplifted. I find in these crazy times that it can be stressful, and I do think women, I can say that because there's no men here, but I do think women take the brunt of it because we are, you know, running the house and, you know, doing other jobs and kind of carrying a heavy load. So I have a lot of respect for them and what we're doing. And so I know the struggles can be real sometimes. So hopefully, like I said, by the time we leave tonight, you'll feel a little bit more uplifted. So tonight we're going to talk about 3 different packages. We're going to talk about an amazing product line, first of all. And I'm going to share with you our luxurious body care, our makeup that's considered to be clean beauty, and of course our skincare. And whether you're looking to get great skin or keep great skin, we have something for everyone. And we're going to share with you how we just don't talk the talk, how we walk the talk. And it's one of the reasons why it's been such an amazing ride with Aloette for 36 years for me, is because our products do what they say they're going to do, and that's why women reorder, because they get the results. So love, love, love our products, and I know you do too, or you wouldn't even be here. Our second package we'll talk about is amazing hostess benefits. We love to spoil our hostesses, and it's not changed since we've gone virtual. In fact, I feel our hostesses are getting even better rewards now because people can join in from all over. I've had people at my shows from New Brunswick. I've had people at my shows from Halifax. So it really, I've come from Calgary. So it's really kind of crazy how it's really expanded. So I hope you did grab a notepad and pen so that you can write down anything you think you might be interested in. Doesn't mean you're committing to buy it. You don't even have to hold it up or show me. It really is for you not to have to remember everything that we're talking about. And if at the end of the show, if your wish list doesn't match your budget, you might want to think about having your own party so that you can really stroke off more things off your wish list. And then that is our shopping spree. That's our second thing we'll talk about, is our hostess benefits. So I'm going to share with you how you can get anywhere from $200 to $400 worth of product at 80 to 90% off, although I find most of my hostesses get way more than that. And then Aloette is looking to expand. We are hiring. We've gone virtual until we're allowed to be back in the home. So we have a social distancing kit, and we give you the show word for word. And I don't want you to think, could I do it or should I do it? All I want you to think is, what would an extra $1,000 a month do for you? And a lifetime discount on products I know you're going to love. And we'll talk a little bit about that as well. At the end of the show, normally, for those of you who have been to live shows, we pull up a couple of chairs and we do our consultations with the products. But of course, that doesn't happen now because I'm not near you. But Zoom has developed breakout rooms. And so at the end, I kind of feel like we're in Cassandra's living room right now, and then for the breakout rooms, we're kind of going to slip away to the kitchen. You can have a private consultation. So if you have some issues or some concerns with your skin, let me know, and I can kind of help you with that during the consultations. So I do really want to thank Cass for having me and for opening up her, well, I was going to say opening up her home, but opening up her virtual world and sharing Aloette. And I really do appreciate it, Cass. So thank you so much. And so let's get started. Now, I owe you, Cass, one makeover, because that is one of our hostess treats. When you have a live show, I get to come and give my hostess a makeover. And so when the craziness is all over, I should maybe pull all my hostesses together from this virtual time, and we'll just have one big makeover night. But so tonight I'm just going to explain about the products on my face, because it is a full Aloette look. So the first thing that I want to, first of all, obviously, is about the skincare being the base, because if you don't have the skincare, it doesn't really matter what you do with your makeup. So it really is about your skincare first. And then for the first step in your makeup, it's a product called Flawless, and Flawless is a makeup primer. It's one of the hottest things in the makeup industry. And if I hit some of your favorite products, feel free to jump in and share, whether you want to type it in the chat, or which I'll try and keep an eye on. I don't always succeed at that. Or if you want to just shout out, because it's a nice intimate group tonight. So if you want to shout out some of your favorites, that's awesome too. So with the Flawless makeup primer, it's one of the hottest things in the makeup industry. And we use it for several purposes. First of all, if you have any redness on your skin, it cuts the redness. Whether it's redness from rosacea, red tones to your skin, or redness from acne, it just cuts the redness. It evens out the skin tones. Your skin looks smoother with it. When you put this on under your makeup, it holds it all day. When I do wedding parties, I put this on in the morning. By dinner into the evening, their makeup still looks amazing. So it really helps to hold the makeup. Now, I use my tube every day, and I get 9 to 10 months out of my tube. So it tells you you're not using very much. If you think of the size of a Skittle, it really is half a Skittle. So I'm going to try putting it a little, I know it's not the same as seeing it at your show, but you can see it's a bit of a yellow tone base there. And then when you blend it all over, oh, I should have did it before and after, because I do have from gardening some red cuts on my hands, and it really kind of helps to cover that up as well. So it really gives your skin that real silky, almost like a satin sheet. People will often ask me what my favorite product is, and I don't go anywhere without my skincare, but if I could only pick one more product, this would likely be the one I pick. So that's Flawless, and that's your first step. And then the next step is our foundation. Our foundation is what we call our Ultra Finish Foundation, or 4-in-1. And it's a 4-in-1 because it covers 4 areas. It's a concealer, it's a foundation, it's a powder, and has an SPF 15 with it. So it saves you time in the morning, because you don't have to do all those steps, and it's going to save you money because you don't have to buy all those steps. Hands down, this is our #1 selling makeup item. We literally sell thousands of this one. It is our hottest makeup item. And like I said at the beginning, we do have clean beauty for our makeup. And what that means is it's ingredients that are good for your skin. There's products out there that will say all natural, but just because it says all natural doesn't mean that there's all good ingredients. If you think about poison ivy is very natural, but it's not good for you. So we have clean beauty and good for you ingredients. So this is, like I said, our #1 foundation. If you use a liquid, once you use this, you'll never go back to a liquid. Best applied with what we call our chisel brush, just a little circular motion all over, zip, 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 and your makeup is on. It really could be called a 20-second makeover. So I love it. And like I said, once you try it, you'll never go back to a liquid. Now, everything in Aloette, oh, I forgot to also mention too, I think that it's vitamin infused and mineral based, all of our makeup. There's no powder or talc. So it's makeup that's good for you. And so everything in Aloette is sold individually. I just like things together as packages because I would like to give you your best results, but I also like to give you your best savings. So this package I put together called the Flawless Beauty, and it's your Flawless, the foundation, the compact, and chisel brush, and it's on for $117, regular $137. So some savings there for you for that one. And then to do the makeup, we have our color. Well, I always want to call this my hostess makeup box. It's not the hostess makeup box, just the best way to get it. It is called our color box. First of all, I love the retro design of it. And then it comes filled with color. And again, it's all vitamin infused, mineral based makeup. So there's the foundation that we just talked about, 3 eyeshadows, the blush, and lipstick. Now you get to pick the colors for this, which I love. So it's customized for everyone. Again, all vitamin infused and mineral based makeup. The eyeshadows are very pigment rich. So don't be like regular eyeshadows where you have to load up the brush. It's 1, maybe 2 swipes with your brush. So you're going to find it lasts a lot longer. And that dark brown color you can use as an eyeshadow. You can use it as a powder liner, which stays on 2 to 3 times longer than a pencil. It really stays on great. And then you can use the same thin brush and color and do the brows. The brows, honestly, if you want to take years off your look, do the brows. It just really finishes off the look. So again, all vitamin infused and mineral based. Now you can buy this palette empty and fill it full of color. I just don't really recommend doing it that way. It's $150 to do that. The best way to get this palette is by hosting a party and booking on a girls' night, on a bonus night, and you get the whole thing filled for $24.95. So 2 eyeshadows and a compact. For the price of that, you get the whole compact. All magnetics, everything stays in there. I love it in the morning because you're not flipping open a bunch of palettes. You open up one and there it is. I call it my face in a box. So that is usually the reason why most of my hostesses have their shows. We do have a powder or a mechanical waterproof pencil. So I wish you could see I'm barely touching my skin. I've had people say, well, I use an eyeliner, but it really pulls my eyes. These just glide on. You can barely touch, they barely touch your skin. And then our my new favorite eyeliner is our liquid eyeliner. And so if you've never tried liquid eyeliner, it can be a little intimidating. I know for a fact because I was so intimidated by them. But it just takes some practice. And once you are used to using it, you'll never use anything else. I find you put it on in the morning and it just stays. It does have vitamin E, so it's nourishing and conditioning. I love the cat. The cat wants to be at the party too. All right, so this is the brush. It's a nice fine tip brush. I have that color cat, and I think that must be the curiosity in them because our cat's exactly like that. And so with this, it's really easy to do a nice fine brush. If you like a thicker brush, just press heavier. And I think the best way for me to explain this is if a 58-year-old person, who is me, who is blind without her glasses, can figure out liquid eyeliner, I'm pretty sure anyone can figure out liquid eyeliner. So I'm going to put a little streak on my hand, and then I'm going to come back in a minute when it dries to show you how it stays on. Like once it's on there, it's on there. So that's liquid eyeliner. And then for lashes, we have a few products for lashes. The first one we have is one of our newer products. It's called Lush and Luxe, and it's a lash growth serum. So it helps your lashes to grow. I was very fortunate to be on the testing panel last winter, and I was so impressed what a difference it made. Like within, it was shocking within like 4 weeks, the difference. And so it's a nice wand where you just apply it right to the lash line twice a day, and you really do see a difference. And so great product for that one. And then we have 2 mascaras. Our first one's our A-list lash, and the A stands for argan oil. So if you know about argan oil for the hair, same for the lashes. It conditions, it nourishes, it strengthens. And so really great on the lashes. If you like a nice thin mascara look, you'll love that one. And then we're bringing out a new one, and it's called Top Shelf Mascara. And when they were bringing it out, I thought, why are we bringing out another mascara? We already have the best one. Until I started using this one, and now that poor A-list doesn't even get to live in my makeup bag anymore. This is my go-to. If you like a nice volume look, thicker lash look, you'll love this one. It does have a nice thick wand on it, slightly curved for easy application. And I find as a little tip, just to kind of, when you're taking it out, just to kind of brush a little bit of the extra off. It is a nice thick formula. So those are for the lashes, and we've had some great results and feedback from those. For the lips, we have a few different options. We have lip shines, we have our lip colors, we have our gloss palettes. This is one of my favorites. This is Posh. And Posh is a nice neutral, natural shade, so you can see that one there. And it's really great, a nice summer look, unless you want to go into something a little bit darker, a little bit more into the pinks. I'm wearing the Sorbet, and it's a fun color for summer as well. I have all our eyeshadows, all the blushes, and so what I've been doing in the breakout room, if you want to see colors, is being able to hold them up to the mirror, so up to the camera, so that you can see them. This is our little black book of glam. It's an amazing eyeshadow palette. I think in all the years and all the eyeshadow palettes Alouette's brought out, this has been my favorite. I love it that it's got the light colors, the medium, the darks. It's got the shimmers, the mattes. You can really just mix around. It doesn't really matter what colors you pick. Your makeup's going to look great because it's all designed to work together. I also love the price point of it. An eyeshadow regular is $13. You can get this whole palette for $42. And in a minute, I have even a better way for you to get that one. So that's called Little Black Book of Glam, and it's an amazing little makeup book. Also in our makeup line, I don't always get a chance to talk about this one, but it is on our new BOGO sale, so I do want to make sure I highlight it. It's called Luminous Tint, and the Luminous Tint is from our luxury oil line. And so with it, it's hydrating. It gives you that dewy, supple look. It has shea butter, coconut oil, micro pearls. You can use it by itself. A lot of my clients like to use it in the summertime all over the face, and it just kind of gives you that dewy, supple look. And then, or what I like to do with it in the morning is I like to mix a drop of it with my moisturizer. So it kind of has that luminous look. All right, so I love that it's in little vials. So you just drop a little drop on your hand and then blend it all in, and hopefully I can get you to see this with the camera. Yep, so you can see it does give your skin a little bit of a shimmer. Now that's just pure on by itself. When you mix it with your moisturizer, it will be a little bit more muted. And some of my clients like to just wear it on top of the cheekbone as well, just to kind of give that highlighted look. So it's on our BOGO. You can buy one at regular price and get a second one of those for $10. And now if you suffer with oily skin or shiny skin and you don't like the shiny look, this is called Made Matte. And Made Matte is a mattifying stick. So all you do is you roll it up and roll it all over. Now I don't have the shiny skin anymore. My daughter does, and she uses this after she does her makeup and then keeps it in her bag. So during the day she can just do touch-ups, but it really does help to matte the skin. It's also on our BOGO. You can buy one at regular price and get a second one of those for $7. I will post the BOGO sale in a bit into the event, so that in case you're missing some of the stuff that I'm telling you. All right, we also have a full line of our brushes, and our brushes are a beautiful synthetic hair. And so being a synthetic hair, you don't have to worry about any kind of allergies. So it's a beautiful 5-piece set. They retail for $71, which compared to top line brushes is a great price, but the best way to get our brushes is be a hostess. And when you have 2 bookings at your party, you get them for $13. So it's a nice little bonus for our hostess, but they really are a beautiful brush that does an amazing job with your makeup. All right, so we have a beautiful line of color, and then that's going to lead us right into our body care line. And the first one in our body care line, because it has a makeup setting spray, is called Set and Shield. This is part of our environmental protection line. The Set and Shield does exactly what it says. It sets your makeup and blocks as a shield. Now you'll notice it has a clear liquid and then the charcoal at the bottom. So if you ever Google charcoal for the skin, you'll see how great it is for your skin. And I'm not talking about that peel off charcoal mask where you rip the top 6 layers of your skin off. That's not what I'm talking about. It is charcoal helps protect the skin. It creates a barrier, draws the impurities out. So charcoal is really beneficial. I love to tell the story of one of my customers works at a factory, actually not too, well, a little bit from you guys. She works at Chapman's, and she works the night shift, and she wears full makeup and then sprays her face. And in the morning, she's had people say, did you just come into the break room and redo your makeup? So it really, if it helps to hold your makeup through a night of working in a factory, you know it's going to work. So all you do is you mix it up, and I'm going to show you how it works here. And then you just spritz. And then during the day, I just love the feel of it too. It's so refreshing, and then gives you that dewy look. And then during the day, if you want to redo your makeup without having to redo your makeup, you can give yourself a fresh spritz, and it helps to redo it up. Then we also have our Biodefense. Our Biodefense is one of my favorites. This is our environmental protection one. Oh, do we have somebody joining us? Hi, Patricia.
Hey, there's Patricia.
Thanks for joining us. Are you new to Aloette, Patricia?
Yes.
Ah, very good. Well, we've talked about all our makeup, which I'm wearing. So if you have some questions on makeup, I can catch you up at the end. We're going to have, like we call, consultations in the breakout rooms at the end. So if you have any questions or want to see some of the makeup up close, other than that, we're just getting into some of the good stuff. So we talked about our Set and Shield, which is our makeup set and shield makeup spray. And then the Biodefense is the environmental protection one. And so this protects your skin against the environment, air conditioners, furnaces, pollutants, and against blue light emission. This is the big one. Now, before all this craziness happened, they were saying that 60% of us spend 6 hours a day or more in front of blue light emission, whether it's your computer, smart screen TVs, your iPads, smartphones. And so this really protects the skin. And at first I kind of wondered about that, but then I've met so many women who've said, oh yeah, I wear blue light glasses to protect my eyes. So it makes sense. If we're protecting our eyes, we should be protecting our skin as well. Last summer also was my first full summer using this one. And I found at the end of the summer, I didn't have the little brown sunspots that I normally get. It's not a sunscreen. You still need a sunscreen, but this really does help to protect the skin. And then the third one in the package is City Detox. And City Detox is one of my new favorites. And City Detox is a charcoal powder cleanser. So again, with that charcoal, it's detoxifying the skin. It's protecting the skin. It's like that. It's like a protector to the skin. And so this is a powder. So I'm going to show you here if I can get it to the camera without spilling it. So you'll see it's a powder. And then now normally if I was in my bathroom, let me get my towel here so I don't make too big of a mess. If I was in my bathroom, I would just run my hand under the tap to wet this hand. But tonight I have a little bowl here. And so you just put some water in your other hand, and then rub them together and you get that. It's a beautiful lather. And so your skin feels like silk when you're finished using it. It can be a standalone cleanser or it can be a dual cleanser. And I'll explain in a little minute when I get to the other cleansers what I mean by that. So you can use it by itself or you can mix it with some of your other cleansers. This is also great. You can put some in your hair like once a week. Your hair will be as soft as silk, but it's really good to help with any buildup, especially if you're a product user. So these three pieces are sold individually. Again, I like packages because you get your best results and savings. So I have these together as the environmental package. And then for body care, we have a few in our body care line. The first one is our best sellers package. It's 3 of our best selling body care. First one's our hand and body silk. If you have ever tried this, you'll know it's amazing head to toe moisturizing. Your skin looks and feels like silk, so it's named properly. The second one is Nutra Hydrating Mist. And Nutra Hydrating Mist, I actually picked out of our skincare program because it was designed for the face. But they've also put in our body package so you can spray the entire body. It's over 90% aloe, so it's very healing. Any kind of skin irritation, eczema, psoriasis, don't let it happen. But if you get a sunburn, best thing ever. These first few days of summer when people aren't prepared with their sunscreen, I feel like I should have like the Dickie D ice cream truck running around selling Nutra Hydrating Mist because it just is so great for any kind of sunburn. You can spray it in your hair. It's a hydrating mist for your hair. You can use it on kids, on pets. Husbands can use it after they're done shaving. Really multi-use, multi-family product. And then the third piece in our package and one of our most famous products is our Visible Aid. And Visible Aid is also very high in aloe and it's great for cuts, burns, scrapes, insect bites, cold sores, you name it, this heals it. This and Band-Aids for 36 years has been our first aid kit. So it's just something that I feel every house should have on hand. So these 3 are sold individually. You can also buy them as a package and you get the extra savings. Now, part of our BOGO is that the hand and body silk and the mist are on BOGO. So you can buy one at regular price and get a second one for $7. You can also buy the package, get the savings from the package, and then BOGO those as well if you want. All right, and then we also have our Orange Bliss lines. We have a couple of spa lines. The first one is called Orange Bliss. And the Orange Bliss has a body wash, a body lotion, and a butter balm. So think about what creamsicles smell like. That's exactly what this smells like. I love the butter balm. You can roll it all over dry feet, any dry parts of the body, really keeping it nice and soft and smooth. So those 3 pieces also available as a package. And then we have our Dark Garden line, and I think this one has become one of Valerie's favorites here. And so with the Dark Garden line, it is a luxury spa line. It has all the essential oils of patchouli, bergamot, blackberry. Of course, it has the aloe, coconut oil, so very hydrating, very nourishing. And it has that real kind of, I find the orange blossom like an invigorating scent. I find this to be a bit more of a, almost like a sensual scent. I think it's because of the patchouli. And so the wash, the cream, and then my favorite in the collection is called Body Incense, and it's a dry hand and body oil, which sounds a little weird to be a dry oil. So let me just give you an example of what this looks like. And so now if Zoom could figure out how to do the sense of touch and smell through the computer, we'd be golden. So you'll see it goes on like a kind of like it is a gel, and then it just kind of blends right in. Any kind of dryness, dry legs, dry feet, you'll love that one. So those 3 are also available as a collection. Now, both the Orange Bliss and the Dark Garden line both come with body sprays. And so you can use it as a body mist to really enhance that scent. One of our favorites is our Be Smooth. Our Be Smooth was brought out to be a chest and neck cream. We can have our faces looking fabulous, but this area can give us away in age. So this has Matrixyl 6 in it, which is a supercharged anti-ager and healer, and it's taken on a whole life of its own. I now have clients who use it as a nighttime moisturizer for added hydration to target the brown spots. Now, I've always had beautiful nails, whether they were acrylic. I started, then went to gel, then I've been doing the powder dip. And then when all this craziness happened, I had to pick my own nails off, and it wasn't pleasant using a paring knife. My esthetician was like, "You used a paring knife?" I couldn't get them off. So I really damaged the nail bed, but I've had this on my desk for like the last 4 weeks, and I can't believe my nails are short, but they're so much healthier. So really multi-purpose. I've had clients call it their turkey neck be gone because it helps firm this area, usually on any chest lines. And then a couple summers ago, I did an outdoor foot spa party, and all the little black bugs were buzzing around. So this one came out and it was gone. So when you smell it, it has a real citrusy scent, a real lemon scent. And so now my clients, they're going to the garden, put a little dab on, going to the sports field, going camping. People will buy a product based on how great I tell them it is, which I appreciate them trusting me. What really tells me how great a product is when they reorder. And this is one of my best reordered items. So that is our our Be Smooth. Our hand couture is an amazing hand treatment. The lighting isn't really very good. There we go. So hand couture is, again, has that matrixyl 6 in it. It's an anti-aging hand cream. It also has an SPF in it. So I do like to keep one in the car. So when I am driving, I can put it in the back of my hands, because then you're not getting those sunspots on the hands. But really great for anti-aging. So it's really important now more than ever that we are moisturizing, because when our hands get really dry from all the washing and the hand sanitizers, when they get dry and callous, that's when bacteria can get in there. So you want to keep them moisturized. I have a lot of my clients who are nurses or PSWs, and they love this because they can use it and still put their gloves on. So it's also on the BOGO. I love the price point of it. Most anti-aging creams are $40 to $50. Ours is $23. And then on our BOGO, you can get a second one for $7. So great savings for that one. All right, so, oh yeah, one more. Nope, that was not it, sorry. Stick Shift. Stick Shift is a 3-in-1. Our Stick Shift has crushed Moroccan lava clay and crushed charcoal in it. And so it's a cleanser, a toner, and a mild exfoliator. This is really good for anybody who has oily skin or acne skin. Now, I don't have either of those, but I use it at least once, if not twice a week, because I just love the way it's going to make, the way it makes my skin feel. All you do is you wet your face once around and then massage it in and then wash it off. It's great for teenage skin, great for men, because it's a nice simple step. I've had clients who've had the acne on their back, helps it clear it up. Or if you get the little bumpies on the back of your arm, if you use this, it'll help to keep those little bumpies gone as well. So that one's called Stick Shift, and a very popular one. Okay, so before we get into our skincare, our 5-minute facial, this is the premier. It's a prestige high-end anti-aging facial. You leave it on for 5 minutes and then wet your fingertips and massage it, and it just balls off the dead skin. It has the spa quality ingredients: avocado oil, ginseng, sugarcane. It has bamboo extract, which is that fine granular. And so it's more than just an exfoliator. It is an anti-aging treatment, and it gets rid of layers of dead skin. It does such an amazing job. You really only need to use it every 10 to 12 days. And it's also on our BOGO. You can buy one at regular price and get a second one of those for $10. All right, so we have a beautiful line of color, an amazing line of our specialty products and body care, but what Aloette really is known for is our skincare. I often wish that's all Aloette had to show you, was just skincare, and then it wouldn't be the big decision of what to get. Women don't walk around saying, oh, the Aloette makeup has changed my skin, but we hear it all the time with our skincare. So we do have 3 different skincare packages that we'll talk about tonight. The first one is our Platinum line, and our Platinum line is our premier in anti-aging. And so one of the reasons why, maybe before I get into that, just talk a little bit about our hero ingredient that we mentioned at the beginning. One of the reasons why Aloette has the results that it gives is because of the base of our product. And the base of all of our product is the aloe. And if you know anything about aloe, you'll know it's an amazing healing treatment. They burn victims into that. So the gel to promote the healing. So it heals the skin. It naturally moisturizes the skin, and it penetrates the skin. It's not going to stay on the surface of your skin. Now, if you see back by my Welcome to Cassandra's party sign, you'll see my aloe plant back there. If I took one of those aloe plants and put it on my skin, it really quickly absorbs and sucks right into your skin. So aloe is very penetrating. And so that's one of the reasons why we use it in our skincare, is because you want your skincare to penetrate into the inner layers. The other reason we use aloe in our skincare is because it's a natural exfoliator. This is our restorative enzyme peel. It's a weekly exfoliating treatment. It's 56% medical grade organic aloe. And even that says something. A lot of companies who use aloe in their product, they just grind up that whole plant and throw it in. Aloe has a real purification process. They take that thick green skin off. It's hand filleted, hand harvested, and it is grown in prime growing conditions. So Aloette uses only the best in the aloe. And so it is about the quality and it's about quantity. There's no government ruling on labeling. You could have a company with a 50,000 gallon vat of product. They could take one of those little leaves off my plant and do this with it. And legally they can put with aloe on the label. So always look at the ingredient listings. Our aloe sits in position number 1, number 2, or number 3. So it is quantity and it is quality. So with the enzyme peel, it's a weekly treatment. And if you were going to write this one down, you can't remember the word enzyme peel, you can write down green goop and I'll know exactly what you mean. And I'll show you why I'm calling it the green goop, because that's exactly what it looks like, a big green blob. And so you use it once or twice a week. It's gentle enough that you can use it every day, but you really only need it once a week. And it's always on clean, dry skin. Now, I'm going to demo this on my hand tonight, but I want to make sure you hear this. It's meant for your face. I've had women come back to me after and say, oh, shoot, I've just been using it on my hand. So it's meant for your face, although you can do the chest, the neck, your feet. If you have a tattoo, do it weekly on the tattoo. It's shocking the difference. So when you do it on clean, dry skin, you just work it in a circular motion and you'll feel it go thin, almost watery. Keep blending in. You're going to see what's going to happen. Now, I'm always worried because I've been doing 3 and 4 of these virtual parties a week, and I'm always afraid it's not going to be dead skin, but there always seems to be. So I know it's not going to be very pleasant to look at, but you see those little chunks? That's not product, that is actually dead skin balling off. And so it's always good to do it when there's no food and drinks around either. Now, I do wish you could put your hand through and touch my hand because it does feel like baby skin. So I call it the instant gratification 60-second miracle product because you see and feel the difference the first time. So that's the enzyme peel. And in a few minutes, I'll share with you how you can get it at 60% off. All right, so the platinum. So with our platinum, we don't always get a chance to talk about it at our shows, but it is on our BOGO, so I do want to make sure I discuss it with you because it's an amazing program. The first one is called Pure Radiance Cleanser, and it does have a peppermint base to it, so you have that real peppermint scent. This is more than just a cleanser, it's a treatment for the skin, so you just don't put it on and then just wash it off. You want to massage this into your skin. I love this. This is in my shower. It's my morning cleanser, and it is our anti-aging cleanser. And then the second one is the Bioactive Mist with Lumitone, and Lumitone is a skin brightener. So as you're using this, it is going to help to brighten the skin. As our skin ages, it does tend to lose that brightness. So this helps put the brightness back into the skin. The other great thing about this is that it's an antiviral, antifungal, antibacterial. So it's going to fight all that all that bacteria and stuff that can get on the skin. Now, I've had people tell me they've also sprayed it in their throat if they have a sore throat because it is an antifungal and antibacterial. I've tried that. It doesn't taste very good, but it does work. And so you'll love this one. It's a treatment. It's a combination toner treatment for the skin. And so, yeah, you would just spray it all over and then pat it into the skin. Then we have our Advanced Eye Recovery Complex. The Advanced Eye Recovery Complex is our most advanced eye treatment. So if you ever gone to put eyeliner on and your skin kind of moves around a little bit, this helps to keep the skin firm and tight. So I've had people say to me, what age should I be looking at platinum? Well, generally, we used to say 40, but we really believe with the aggressors and the pollutants and stuff, and anyone over the age of 30 that wants to take their skin to that next level, this is your line. So Advanced Eye Recovery Complex. And then the final one for all skin types, all ages, Daytime Anti-Aging Moisturizer, and has an SPF 25. This is just the most amazing moisturizer, not only because it's an anti-aging moisturizer, because it has a 25 SPF in it. I have clients whose kids can't use sunscreen. They use this on them. I have clients who burn with everything. They use this as like a body moisturizer, like a body sunscreen when they do go out. So it really does help. There's nothing that ages the skin faster than the sun. I love to get color, but never on my face. So it is an amazing protector. So these 4 pieces from our premier anti-aging line sell for $207. When you buy them as a set, you save $21.95. But more importantly, right now they're on our BOGO. So you can buy one set and you can BOGO individually out of them, or you can BOGO another full set for $48. So you'd have enough skincare to do you for a year and a half, and you're going to save $205 doing that. So an amazing savings. The other bonus with doing that is it qualifies you for our our platinum exclusive package. When you buy that 4-piece package, you qualify for the exclusives. The first one is Age Defiance, our most premier anti-aging serum with our peptide technology. You love this for firming and tightening. And then the Biodefense, the one that helps against the blue light emission and the environmental protection one. You can get the 2 of these as an add-on for $49.95 and saving another $100. So you're saving pretty well through almost $300 by starting with that one. Our second package we have is our Aloe Clear, and our Aloe Clear is formulated for acne. It's our acne line. It's a very simple 4-step program. Most important thing to know about our acne line is there's no benzoyl peroxide in it. Benzoyl peroxide is great to dry up the acne, but then it sucks every piece of moisture out of your skin. You end up combating that problem, not to mention bleaching out your washcloths. Our #1 ingredient in our Aloe Clear line, #1 is aloe. And then we also have the highest level of salicylic acid available without having a prescription. And salicylic acid is a healer, so it really is a double whammy. So we've had some great results. If you want to talk and know more about that, let me know during the consultations. The package we're going to focus on tonight is our Aloe Pure. It is the cornerstone of our skincare, and it really is you know, a great starting point. But again, if you're like, I don't even know what I should be using, that's why we have the consultations at the end, so that I can specialize things for you. So I do want to go through our Aloe Pure so that you can see how it all works together. So if, you know, with your skin, no matter what skincare program you're using, you'll see a transformation in your skin. It'll be smoother, softer, healthier, glowing, and you'll feel incredible. That's all part of it as well. If you're using skincare now, you're going to find this just goes to another level. If you've never used skincare before, you're going to be like, where's this been all my life? So you'll start to feel better in your skin, more confidence, because it really does help, helps with the confidence, and that translates into feeling better on the inside as well. So it is the only skin we're ever going to have. I always thought it'd be nice if we had skin like a snake and we just peel a layer at the start of each season, but we don't have that. And so it really is important of taking care of the skin. So skincare really is about prevention, correction, and maintenance. Those are really the 3 keys: correction, prevention, and maintenance. And so the platinum is for the one who wants to take their skin to the next level, our acne line, and now our Aloe Clear, or sorry, our Aloe Pure. Our Aloe Pure is the cornerstone of our skincare. So we know women are busy. We know you don't want to get up an hour early. I'm pretty sure if I said you have to get up an hour early to save your skin, you'd like, that's not happening. So 3 simple steps: cleansing, nourishing, and moisturizing. The first step in cleansing is going to be your gentle foaming cleanser. And I would recommend leaving this in the shower so you can just rinse it right off in the shower. It's going to work itself into a nice soft lather, and you'll love the way it makes your skin feel. So I'm going to put together our skincare bag, our skincare in this bag. Now the bag is currently not available, but even when it was available, I never recommended it. You're going to get to know that I'm very honest. I am not here tonight to make a sale. I want to make a difference for your skin. I've built my business for 36 years. I started January 5th was my 36th anniversary with Aloette. And I started because I had really acne skin, and my parents and I had spent a fortune trying to clear it up. And this was the first product that cleared it up and kept it away. And I thought, oh, if it's that good, maybe I should be selling it. And so I have built my business for 36 years by being very honest with my customers. So if at the end of the show, if you say, Sheila, I want to get whatever it is, if I don't think you need it, I'll leave it up to you. Whether or not, I'll tell you why. Oh, I just missed all the comments. Oh, I love reading all those. Oh, yeah, excited to get yours. Yeah, I can't wait for you to get yours. All right, thanks, Val. Keeping it in the shower. Oh, I know which one you've got in the shower. All right, and so yeah, I missed the comments. I get chatting and forget the comments. And so yeah, I do want to make a difference for your skin. It's not just about making a sale. So I'm always very honest. So the bag, I don't recommend a bag. You know the old saying, out of sight, out of mind is too easy to get forgotten about. One of the best things you can do is get yourself a basket or a shelf and leave it out, and you'll remember to see it. This is an amazing product, but it's not going to work if it's sitting in a bag in the cupboard. It does have to get on your skin in order for you to see the results. So morning cleansing, for evening cleansing, for all skin types, we have our essential cleansing oil. And the essential cleansing oil is made with all the essential plant oils: sunflower seed oil, avocado oil, of course, has the aloe in it, has 8 natural oils in it. And so it's really hydrating and nourishing on this skin. I have never seen another nighttime cleanser like this one. If you wear makeup, you're going to fall in love with this. I wear a fair amount of makeup to my shows, and so I don't want to have to scrub to get it off. And so I love the essential cleansing oil. All you do is you splash water in your face, couple pumps in your fingertips, blend it all over, take a wet cloth, wipe it off, it's gone. Now, if you're not a makeup wearer, this still should be your nighttime cleanser because it is a deep pore cleanser and really cleans out the pores. So I'm just going to show you, that's why I've been putting makeup on the back of my hand so I could demo this. So I've got the makeup on here. It's just a couple of pumps, blend it all over, take your cloth, wipe it off, and makeup is gone. So it really just gets rid of the makeup just like that. So you don't have to be scrubbing. And they say every night you wear makeup to bed, you age your skin 7 days. So using this, it's gone. You don't have to worry about doing that. All right, and then the next step is your toner. And no matter what your skin type, we have a toner for you. And a toner helps to put the pH balance back into your skin, but more importantly, it gets any dirt that got missed from your cleanser. If you've ever taken a cotton pad and you pull the cotton pad away, you see the dirt in the cotton pad. That tells you if you're not following your cleanser with your toner, that dirt's staying on the skin. So it really isn't like another cleansing, another rinse cycle. It gets the dirt that gets trapped around the nose, around the hairline. And don't forget to run your cotton pad around your neck. You'll be shocked how much dirt comes off around the neck. So now those first three are all part of cleansing. And if you're thinking, wait a minute, she told me I didn't have to get up an hour early. One's morning, one's evening, and then your toner. It really should only take you 2 minutes to do your skincare. And if you're thinking, how the heck am I going to remember everything she's saying? You have to remember a word I'm saying, because I will send you step-by-step instructions on how to use it. You can tape it to the mirror, or what a lot of my clients will do is take a marker and just number them. So that first section was cleansing. The second step is nourishing. And the first one in nourishing is Nutrihydrating Mist. Now, this is the one we talked about in the beginning in our body package. It was designed for the face. It's over 90% aloe. It's really great for healing any kind of skin irritation. The aloe targets and helps to heal. It has vitamins A, C, E, and B5 complex, so it adds the needed nutrients to your skin, and it really helps to hydrate. No matter how much water we drink, we can still get dehydrated skin. So this really helps to hydrate the skin. So that one's Nutrihydrating Mist, and for a lot of my clients, that becomes their favorite product. So, and you know, I was joking a little bit about my nails and having to pick them off with a paring knife, and I have no control over getting my nails done right now. No control over my hair, or I would have gotten rid of this gray a while ago. I'm every 4 weeks getting a cut and color, and I've not been since like the beginning of March. So, and it doesn't sound like I'm going back to July, and I know I'm not the only one, that's for sure. But I have no control over those things. The only things I do have control over is my self-care, taking care of my skin. I think in these days now, it's even more important that we as women are doing the self-care. So take those moments for you, whether it means you have to, you know, maybe turn on a movie or something for the kids or whatever. Take those couple minutes for you so you get that pampering as well. The second step in nourishing is Time Repair. Time Repair does exactly what the name says. It repairs the skin. This one's my favorite in the collection. It has alpha and beta hydroxy. It helps to resurface the skin. And so with this one, they say it's one of the first steps in the fight against anti-aging. It's so much more than that because it repairs and texturizes the skin. So Time Repair is an amazing resurface to the treatment. Now, if I had came around a resurface to the skin and gave you a little squirt, you'd see how very little that you use. The company says your product should last 4 to 6 months. I know what I use, and my clients reorder. It's more like 6 to 8 months, sometimes even 10 months, and more doesn't do anything extra. Also, too, when you think your tube is empty, please do not throw it out until you cut the top off that tube. It's shocking how much is still in those tubes. You can have at least a week, if not 2 weeks, still left in that tube before you throw it out. All right, and then the final step in your skincare is moisturizing. And the first one for moisturizing is around the eyes, and this is the Advanced Eye Recovery Complex. Even this small tube should last you 4 to 6 months, so it tells you you're not using very much. This is really nice, a nice, light, delicate gel, and it's great for the little lines around the eyes. If you have a little leftover run around the lips, it almost could be called an eye and a lip gel. It also has wild passion flower that helps with puffiness. So if you have, you know, a late night or a stressful time and you have some puffiness, you can throw that one on as well. And then the final one is our moisturizer. This is Nutri-C Moisture Cream, formulated for normal skin. We do a moisturizer for mature skin. We have a moisturizer for oily skin, but it seals in the natural moistures of your skin and adds more, and it just makes your skin feel so good. It really protects your skin. Now, if you were smelling our products, you would be like, ooh, that's nice. There are no perfumes or dyes. What our scent comes from is the aromatherapy of the natural citrus extract. So it's that citrusy extract that gives it that, I call it the because you want to enjoy the whole process. This isn't about just doing skincare. This is about you pampering yourself. I have clients who tell me, Sheila, I'm really good in the morning, but by bedtime, not so much. And I know what it's like when you just want to go to bed. And so that one more thing to have to do sometimes doesn't get done. And so my best suggestion is when you come home from work and getting into comfy clothes, do your skincare then, or after dinner when everybody's kind of settling in for the evening, do your skincare then. So when it is bedtime, it's not that one more thing you have to do. You'll see some changes doing it once a day, but to really get the results I'm talking about, it's getting into the habit of doing it twice a day. So what I've put together here is what I call our total skincare package. It's everything you need for morning, evening, weekly, cleansing, nourishing, and moisturizing. Now, when I tell you the price, if you're used to skincare, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I have women who tell me that, Sheila, I spend that on 3 items at the spa. So 7 full-size pieces retails for $172. You save $43 when you buy the package, which is really like getting 2 products for free in your kit. And again, it works out to be, because it's lasting you 6 to 9 months, it works out to be about 68 cents a day. So everything is sold individually. There are smaller packages, but as far as results and savings, I like to tie the 2 of those together. This really will give you amazing results with your amazing savings, because you do save $43 when you buy it as a set. All right. A product I forgot to mention is a new product called See the Light. See the Light is a unique vitamin C formula, and you can add it into any of your skincare programs. It delivers vitamin C deep within the skin. It helps to improve the skin tone, the skin clarity, and it helps to brighten the skin within 4 weeks. This is 5 derivatives of vitamin C. It has orange peel, lemon peel, citrus essential oil, mandarin. You can really smell the mandarin. Now, this is not used by itself. You do need to mix this in with a serum or your moisturizer, 1, maybe 2 drops. Now, I don't know who took the time or wasted their product, but they have reported that 278 drops in this bottle, in this tube. And so this is also on our BOGO. You can buy one at regular price and pick up a second one for $10. So that's a great deal for that one as well. All right, so that is our skincare, morning and evening, your weekly cleansing, nourishing, everything that you need. I do want to take a second. I'll just talk a little bit about our super sales. Super sales have nothing to do with me or our hostesses. They're a thank you from our company to our customers. And every $30 that you spend, you can take advantage of a super sale, and there's 60% off savings. And so the first one we have is our enzyme peel, the one that we talked about, the green goop. It's regular $49. As a super sale, $19.60. So great to add into your program. That chisel brush that we did with the foundation, it's on as a super sale. Let's see what else. We've got the body butter balm is on as by itself as a super sale. We have bath salts. We have an anti-aging serum called Time Restore. So in the breakout rooms and the consultations, like I said, if you're having some issues or some concerns with your skin, let me know and I can personalize for you and get you the best savings. All right, so now if your wish list is growing and you're like, oh, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, here's the best thing for you to do. We suggest simply start with some skincare so you can tell your friends how you're liking it, kind of like Cass did. She started with skincare at her Aunt Val's show here, and then is having her show to get everything else. So we suggest start with some skincare, and then let me show you what you're gonna get by being a hostess. So I'm gonna use Patricia as an example, if you don't mind, Patricia. I'm gonna pretend I did a show at Patricia's house last night, and virtually, of course, right now, still doing virtual, that I did a virtual party with Patricia, and I gotta tell you, it has never been easier to host a party. Valerie can tell you, because she just did one last week. You don't even have to clean your house. All you gotta do is clean the wall behind where your camera is, and you're good to go. You don't have to make refreshments. People bring their own drinks to the parties, so you don't even have to do any of that. I set up the Facebook event for you. You just have to add your friends and kind of like some of my posts, so that's your work. So it's never been more simple for our hostesses. So we're gonna pretend that Patricia had an average party last night, which is a $300 party, and we're going to pretend that she had 3 bookings so she can max out her benefits. Now, just for having a party, a qualifying party, our hostess gets $100 in product for 20 bucks. That's an 80% savings. Now, think of your favorite store. If they called up one night only and said 80% off everything, we'd all find the time to get there, and that's what our hostess receive. And then based on your show sales, it can go to 150, 200, 250. Now, so Patricia had her pretend party last night that was $300. She'd be getting $150 in product for 20 bucks. So I'm just gonna save a little bit of time, and I'm gonna pretend Patricia told me everything she already wants. We're gonna pretend she wanted the foundation, the brush, the enzyme peel, lip shine, the liquid eyeliner, and a hand and body soap. How's that? Is that good? You can nod. Yep. Perfect. All right. And then Aloette knows anybody who books a party from Patricia that she's going to want to go to her friend's party. So they're going to give her a $100 coupon to spend at each of her friends' parties. Now, she had 3 parties booked from her, so she gets 3 more $100 coupons to spend. And there are no limit on those. If you had 10 bookings, you would get 10 coupons. Now, because Cassandra booked from her Aunt Valerie, Valerie gets $100 off her order tonight. So anyone who is booking a show tonight, who's the first person going on your guest list? It's going to be Cass, because Cass is going to be there with her coupon. So I always say when you have a party, know at least 2 people will be there. Cass will be there and I'll be there. So we'll get your party started. When you have 2 bookings from your party, you're going to get our special price on our brush set. So we'll throw that in there. When you have 3 bookings at your party, this is our flawless, and it normally retails for $70, and I sell at that price all the time. But the best way to get is by being a hostess. When you have 3 bookings, you get it for free, so we're going to throw that in. And I always say when you do a party, do when you get the best benefits, and that's booking on a bonus date, and you get this filled color box for a special hostess price. And then, oh, and I did forget to mention, May 1st was Alouette's anniversary, and I am going for a record breaker month, and I think I have 3 nights left that I can take a date. I'm paying our hostess's shopping spree as a thank you for helping me reach my goals. So anybody booking a party, your shopping spree is free. And so we'll talk more about that at the end as well. And then as an add-on bonus, the little black book of glam and that A-list $75 value, our May hostesses are getting it for $16.95. Now, if I had a calculator adding everything up, it'd be $800, almost $900 of the product at 80 to 90% off. We love to spoil our hostesses. Unfortunately, it's just pretend. We love to spoil our hostesses because you can't walk into a store anywhere and buy Alouette. So we really do appreciate our hostesses working with us to share Alouette. So I do want to play a little game. If you've got yourself muted, unmute yourself. And I'm going to play a little game. It's a potluck shindig. Oh, see, I keep forget to read the comments. That's always fun. All right. And so we're going to play a little game, and the game is to see who's a little bit of a risk taker. So if you're a bit of a risk taker, it means you're going to do whatever the card you pick says. Now, don't panic, because none of them say sing a song or do a little dance around the camera, although some of you might enjoy that. Half of them say free gift. And if yours says free gift, you get in your order a purse size of our hand and body soap. The other half says girls night, which means you can do what Cass is doing tonight, and you get to host your own virtual girls party. And there's a full size product list on the back, and they average anywhere from $20 to $30. So now, if you're sitting there thinking, I really don't want to play this game, I don't want to pick a card, you can say pass, and I won't cry, I promise. Or if you're like, I think I already want to do a party, you don't even have to bother with the card. You can just say, save me a product, pick me a product, let's do a party. So you can say, no, thank you. You can say, let's do it. Or you can just simply play the game and see if you're a bit of a risk taker, and we'll see what the back of your card says. All right, so I'm going to start up here. Patricia, do you want to play the game and pick a card?
I have no idea. You're lucky my house is not too noisy.
Pick a card, Patricia.
Well, if you are open to the thought of maybe possibly having your own.
I've never tried the product.
What's that?
I've never picked the product. I've never used the product, and I'm a Pampered Chef consultant, so I understand.
You won't regret trying the product, I can tell you that. I used to sell it.
Who's that, Joanne? Yeah, Joanne.
Yeah. The skincare line is amazing. I do use my doTERRA line, but the skincare line is fantastic. I will attest to that, and it's the only makeup I've ever used.
Yay. Good testimony. Thanks, Joanne.
Yeah.
Up to you, Patricia. What do you think?
Let's give it a shot.
All right. What number?
I can't. 7.
7? Girls night, free visible aid. Now that's our first aid cream. You'll love it. So we'll talk after. Yeah. Joanne, what about you, hon? Do you want to pick a card?
Yep. I was going to pick number 8.
Number 8? I am going to show you because they are half and half, but number 8 is a girls night and free hand and body soap. Woohoo! Now, Valerie, I know you've just been to like a dozen and had just had yours. Do you want to do another one, or you're going to pass for now?
I'll pass for now. Thank you.
I had a feeling because you are good and stocked for Aloette. Yeah. You know what I just think is so neat right here is we have Cass with her tea, we have Joanne with doTERRA, and now I just discovered that Patricia has Pampered Chef. We have our own little direct selling industry right here. Which leads me into, there is nothing like the direct sales business. Obviously, you girls know that because you're in it. And so Aloette has developed a social distancing kit. So if you ever thought, you know what, I wouldn't mind doing this, now it really is the time. If you don't want to go out and do live Aloette parties, we're doing them virtually. And I can tell you, I've had girls on my team who didn't even know if their computers had a camera, and we've taught them how to run Zoom, and we've taken them totally virtual. So if you want to know more about it, all you need to do is 3 virtual parties, one of which could be your own. You would earn a $500 kit for free. You'd have a lifetime discount on products that you're going to fall in love with. You'll have cash in your pocket, and you have nothing to lose. The company works as your partner. I don't package or deliver any of these products. Aloette does all of that. Cass is going to love it. If you live near Cass, they'll be delivered to Cass. If not, then I'll be able to ship directly to you. But the orders come already pre-bagged, pre-labeled, and the office does that for us. I guess I can summarize it by saying women don't stay with a company for 36 years like I have. It's not an amazing company to work for. So if you want to know more about it, I'd love to have you join my team. I didn't even wear makeup when I started in the business. And I can't even tell you how many times now I've been #1 in Canada because I know the system works. And so if you want to start in the business, I'll walk alongside with you and I'll teach you everything they taught me. So to wrap things up, I want to just again thank Cass for having us. I guess I should tell you how the payment works. You can pay tonight by Visa, MasterCard, Visa debit, or you can do e-transfer, whatever's easier. I am going to open up breakout rooms and I can whisk you away. It's pretty simple. And then that way it's a private consultation so that you can share any skin issues or whatever with me. And then everybody else can hang out in the main area. So the products will be delivered to you or Cass within the next week to 10 days. We are fine with Canada Post. It is taking a little bit longer because they're experiencing even busier than holiday season volume. And so I just really want to thank everyone for spending your time with us tonight. And I don't know about you, but it's a great social distraction for me. I love getting together with girls at nighttime. So thanks for joining in. I'm going to press stop on the recording here. And then once it's done, I will post it into the